Hi guys, yes it is Spirit Journey. How's your day going? It's January 1st, 2017. How was your New Year's Day? Mine was very, very nice. I enjoyed it. I went out and I walked my dogs and then I went to Home Depot to get supplies for doing some, what do you call it, cuttings. I have this plant called the Wandering Jew. I made mention of it earlier in the day, and I'll start on it tomorrow, the project. I have to make cuttings, and I may do a video on how I do the potting of the cuttings. Well, I almost forgot. It's, as I said, it's it's 11 o'clock right now, 11 p.m., and I almost forgot. Happy, how do you call it? Procl- Emancipation Proclamation Day. The first day of it was 1863 by executive order by Abraham Lincoln. This day is the day that slavery was officially abolished by law in the United States. And I haven't heard any black group or mainstream America or even Obama make mention of it, of this special day, you know. It's a special day, and it's a day that we should have really celebrated. But I guess it's our priority. We're not considered important to within our own community. Oh well. Anyhow, I started thinking. I think it started last night, and I was thinking what things I could do to change, have a better year. And I had a dream early this morning at the stroke of midnight that really encouraged me, and I shared that dream with you guys in another video. Well, I when I woke up this morning, I said, I want to look at something, but look at something that's positive, because I do like looking at my little videos, on YouTube, but I wanted something that is beneficial. What I want to do for this year, I don't, I need to get out of the drama. I was getting too much hyped up with the drama with things that were going on in the media, or a lot of hype and a lot of anger and no creativity. And I don't want to get into that anymore. It pulls you down spiritually. And I'm about spiritual elevation. And so I remembered something that I saw for the first time on 2014, but the subject I heard of um, was earlier, maybe 2010 or 2011. Yeah, maybe 2010. And the term that I learned is called permaculture. Permaculture, this is an agricultural system of operation whereby you put in um, a, in comparison, a minimum amount of energy to extract a, a multiplicity of bounty from your garden or your farm, your system. The system is pretty much self-contained, and why it's so efficient is that the system of the balance of the land, what type of crops you have. It's about diversity, and that diversity allows allows the system to, like, everything is benefiting off of each other, and its function is multiple. It doesn't just do one thing, it covers many different things, and so that's why it's so efficient, and it works with nature, not against it. One thing, what's happening in the U.S. is that many of us, who, especially those of us who live in urban centers like myself, I live in New York City, that we don't know how to really use our hands to, you know, to extract from the land. And if you live in an apartment, and a lot of people live in, those people who live in houses, a lot of people, they have lawn, but it doesn't, it's just there. And it doesn't really benefit you. You'll put it into this land to kill the weeds and all this stuff, but you don't eat of its fruit because you're not really growing stuff to sustain you. So I I'm watching films now on permaculture, and someone had said on YouTube once to think big. And you know what I'm thinking of? What is big for me? To have my own land and to have a garden, a permaculture garden. And wow, I am not a wealthy person. I live in an apartment, and I don't know how I would be able to do something like that. Maybe even be real creative and have a permaculture garden in my apartment. Well, the whole point is that we have to learn how to work smart. We have to learn that, a lot of us in these urban centers, um, and even in rural areas, that we invest so much of our money in things that don't benefit us, that doesn't give us anything in return, and things like fancy clothes, um, e- access, what do you call it, accessories that really don't add. There's nothing wrong with having any, of these things, but when it comes to, you know, that's all you have, and that it's not what you have should benefit you, that it multiplies onto you wealth and strength. But it seems like we're becoming enslaved by the things that we own, and that's including land that, we don't do anything on it. And so a lot of us, a lot of blacks, we get trapped, or anyways, we get trapped into thinking, oh, let's get a big house and a lot of lawn, but we won't do anything with it, but just tend it and pay a lot of tax. Uh-uh. I Google permaculture, and you can do the same on YouTube. Type in the word permaculture, and you'll see a bunch of videos that are fantastic. That's what I was looking at today. I didn't look at any conspiracy theories or all this gobbledygook that I've been watching all of last year. That was starting to stress me out. But I said, I want to surround myself with beauty and creativity, and I want to add to my life and think of a way that could elevate my living standards and health and wealth, the whole gamut. I challenge you guys, you young couples out there, um, be careful who you partner with. And a lot of ladies, especially in the community, that we're very superficial. And any man that you get involved with intimately should have stability. He should have economic stability and have some type of plan of action. If he's going to be the man or the king of the house, he better have a plan for his queen or his princess, whatever what you want to call yourself. I'm serious. We have to start thinking smart, And you have to think as a team, because when you think as a team, you think as a unit, and you think with a purpose and a goal. So find someone that has the same value system that you have, and think of ways will that you can earn a living, you know and an honest living, and someone who's intelligent. So let's say, you have a couple. Maybe one of the parties may not have wisdom, but maybe that party has a lot of physical strength, and then the other party is weaker but has a lot of mind strength, has a lot of knowledge and wisdom. So that actually could work as a good team. So work smart, investigate permaculture, you guys, especially in the Black community. Get out of the cities if you can. You're just starting out, do investigation on what state has the least land tax and school, what do you call it? Yeah, school tax. Try to get some land and start off small and research about permaculture and expand and find people of like mind. If you could get a group of you guys to buy inexpensive land, um, start your own little community, and just have a beautiful, beautiful life. So that's all that I want to say right now. And I wish you guys a wonderful new year. Happy Emancipation Proclamation. Teach your children how to use their hands and creativity. Peace and joy. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.